Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy J Mando coming at y'all on another video. And as y'all seen by the title, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my personal favorite alternatives when it comes to AirPod reselling. So what I mean by that is, AirPods, obviously everybody, we know and love them to resell with, but what other products work very well besides those AirPods? And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So let's get into it. Alright, so some of the products I'm going to be reviewing today are obviously a part of my ultimate reselling guide. You could find this guide on moneygetsbigger.store. This particular one right now is electronics. Clothing is super good too. I think just a couple of days ago, the Reselling Designer Clothes Part 2 came out, so you can go ahead and watch that if you're interested in this. But today I'm going to be looking at the electronic guide. There is a little bundle here too, which is crazy value if you're interested in that. But yeah, the electronic supplier guide. These are going to be some of our products right here, which I'm going to go into. I'm going to tell you guys what are my personal favorites and what I think are the best alternatives to AirPods. So let's get into that. Alright, so starting with the AirPods big brother, we have the Airpod Max. It is the headphones, the over-ear headphones right here, Airpod Max. You get them for about $60, and they retail for, I got a really thick keyboard, hard to type, but they retail for about $5.50. Let me click on the little Apple one right here. So yeah, $60 from my supplier, retail for $5.50. These you can make great money with. I like to go with usually the space gray or the silver or the white, I guess that is. Those usually sell the best for me. These other colors are a little bit more out there, so they are a little harder to sell. I think it's usually best to just stay with the most simple colors because it appeals to a larger audience. So I'm going to show you guys some of my eBay sales with these AirPod Maxes and just to show you how much they could sell for. Alright, so here are some of the listings that I have for the AirPods. This one right here didn't sell for as much. I think the total order was $275, which somehow I only made $200 on that. eBay be taxing. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I made $200 on this one, and then this one right here, I made $260, so I think it sold for, yeah, about $3-something, $332 as you see right here. They take a lot, but yeah, I made $260 on this one, the white pair, $200 on the black pair. So yeah, I love the AirPod Maxes. AirPod, you buy them for about $20 and you could sell them for, $80 to $100 usually. AirPod Max, you buy them for $60 and you can sell them for up to $300. So, it's 3 times the price up front, but also 3 times the price in return. So basically, it's kind of like selling 3 AirPods at once. Is probably the best way to put it. Actually, yeah, I would say so because $80 I would say is probably the best price point for AirPods. So times 3, $240. So yeah, it's basically, like I said, buying 3 AirPods at once and then just selling them all at once instead of, individually selling them. So I would take AirPod Maxes over AirPods straight up. I think for the price point and the return you get, 100% worth it, no doubt. They sell super well on eBay. You'll always get a ton of bids, a ton of views. A very popular product, and really couldn't recommend it more. I would honestly think, I did a video on my top 10 products, but I think this honestly is up there. It's up there with the Dyson supersonic hairdryer, which you see right here. It is about $65 right here, but it is $95 when you get the USA 2 to 4 day shipping. So it is free shipping technically, but they kind of work that into the price, so it is $95. But still, for $100 to get that hairdryer, you easily can sell it for $200 up to maybe $270. So I really do love those as well. I would say it's almost like the AirPods, but it's a little more expensive, but at the same time you could get more out of them. So it's kind of, which would you rather have? I could see why people would choose the AirPod, the headphones, because they are about $40 cheaper and could sell for the same price. But it's kind of just preference. The Dysons, you buy them for $100 and you can sell them for $200, $270. It's a large range. You kind of just have to get lucky, I suppose. I've had some Dysons sell for $150 on eBay, and I've had some sell for, like I said, $270. So it's a big toss up. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some of those eBay listings right now. So yeah, as you see right here, this is the Dyson I was talking about where I got $150 for it. This was pretty cheap. I only made even $138 on this, so this was pretty cheap. But then if you come over here, like I said, $270. Guy paid $312. I made $230. So it varies a lot. This one dude bought it for $3. This one dude bought it for $185, and then these are some in between. I made $160. Guy paid $220. Guy paid $220. I made $175. So a large variance in these. I would say probably in terms of profit margins, the AirPod Maxes actually do tend to be a little better, just because that price point is about $30 to $40 cheaper, and they consistently sell for over 200. So I would probably say the AirPod Maxes are a little better. But I do love to sell the Dysons, especially because they do so well on Facebook Marketplace. You can get literally flooded with message on Facebook Marketplace for the Dysons. So that is one thing that I do love about them. They're super, super easy to get out. With the AirPod Maxes, they are a little harder to get out. They do super well on eBay. You know, I only really like the AirPod Maxes for eBay. But other than that, they do tend to be a little tough to sell. But like I said, the Dysons never have an issue with those. So it's kind of personal preference. You know, would you rather have a little bit better margins and, you know, a lower price up front, but it's kind of harder to sell? Or would you rather pay that extra $30, $40, but, you know, you can sell a bunch of them, so, you know, maybe you buy them in bulk? It's up to you. But yeah, I would say the Dyson Supersonic and the AirPod Maxes are definitely my two favorite alternatives when it comes to AirPod reselling, besides obviously the clothing guide right here. If you are interested in the clothing guide, by the way, like I said, I would probably recommend you to go check out the Reselling Designer Clothes series. You can get a little bit of an idea of how that works, and then maybe you come back to moneygetsbigger.store over here and you're interested in the reselling bundle, which this is crazy value. Like, yeah, the fact that this is $80, I put it at $80. You know, I feel like if it's at 100, people probably wouldn't buy it, but I've sold this electronic link for over $200 to people before I kind of started posting on YouTube, just, you know, other resellers. I've sold this for over 200. Clothing guide, I think, was bought for 400, and I sell for 50, and I bundle them together for 80. So yeah, just crazy value here. But, you know, if you guys are interested in that, link will be in the description, of course. But yeah, kind of a short video here. Just wanted to put a little bit of extra spotlight on the Dyson and the AirPod Max, just because they are my favorite. But yeah, obviously if you guys were to buy the links, they wouldn't be black like this. This is just because, you know, I can't show you it if I'm selling it. So if you are interested, once again, head over to moneygetsbigger.store. Link will be in the description. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and be good.